Test 1 2 1 2. Test 1 2. And do you want me to play an ad?
It's time to turn on the heat. Make sure you're ready. Call AirServe Heating and Air in West Waynesville and get your existing system checked and serviced. If it's time to step up and get a new system, the Luxair high-performance heating and air equipment is top of the line. Luxair sets the standard year in and year out with new features and innovations in the industry and has since 1954. Your Luxair system is just a phone call away at AirServe Heating and Air at 433-3613 or stop by the office on Historic Route 66 in West Waynesville and ask about the Luxair Advantage.
Test. Oh, yeah, I guess I was talking a little bit away from the mic. Test 1 2. Test. Sorry.
It's time for the very first Frisco League Show Me Conference Challenge from the confines of Waynesville High School. These games are being brought to you by the season sports sponsors, along with K. York Electric of Crocker, Rennie Pharmacy, and Rennie's Tire Pro, both of Licking, the Bank of Iberia, Memorial Chapels, Town and Country Bank of Licking, Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company, Gasco Sage Electric Co-op, Texas County Mutual Insurance, the Crocker School District, Lindsay Chrysler Dodge, Friend True Value of Licking, Inventory Sales of St. Elizabeth, the Iberia School District, Whittle Concrete Construction and Fencing of Iberia, the Lynchburg General Stores, Shrinks Farms of Crocker, and Justice Electric of Roby. Let's play a little basketball as we begin our season in Tiger Town.
And once again, good evening and welcome back to the Waynesville High School Gymnasium, where we are just about 7 minutes away from our final contest of the evening. The Waynesville Tigers set to take on Roosevelt Carnahan. Connor Harbin here with you, 97.9 The Source. Glad you could join me once again. The Waynesville girls victorious earlier today. The Lady Tigers, they pick up a victory over Roosevelt Carnahan at 58-21 in their matchup. Now it's the boys' turn to try to pick up a victory over the Rough Riders and the Cougars. So both teams warming up here at the moment. Again, Waynesville trying to get on the board, trying to pick up their first victory of the season. It's been an 0-5 start here for the Waynesville boys. They have played games close. They have gotten close to picking up the victory. It's just a matter at this point of getting over the hump. Of course, started out their season over at the Branson Battle of the Border. 3 games there, a 48-46 loss to Mountain Home, and then a 1-69-68 loss to the Branson Pirates. Of course, then you had a 64-35 loss to Lake Hamilton, and then you moved on to Arkansas, the Bartlett Battle of the Bluff. A game against Valor Christian Academy, a 64-53 loss there, and then a 74-59 loss to Memphis Hillcrest. Of course, Waynesville kept that game rather close. Did have a couple of bad quarters there, but Waynesville, you've got some talented players here this year. You've got definitely one of the players, I think, to watch in the entire Ozark Conference. So we'll have to kind of wait and see here as they try to pick up this first victory here in the Route 66 shootout. Not a whole lot of information, of course, about Roosevelt Carnahan. 2 schools combined together, the Roosevelt Rough Riders and the Carnahan Cougars. They come with a squad, a very large squad, 16 players on the roster here this year. A lot of leadership as well, a lot of experience, so to speak, seniors and juniors. So this is going to be a game, I think, a good test for the Waynesville Tigers as they try again to pick up victory number 1. So a big thank you to all of our sponsors. Have a long list of sponsors here for the Route 66 shootout. Big thank you to AirServe, Marys County Bank, Mailbox It, Lowe's Chevrolet, Waynesville Memorial Chapel, Edmore's Ford, Flow 66 Diner, Shelter Mutual Insurance, St. Robert Auto Supply, Phelps Health, and Bank of Iberia, as well as Action Automotive, Bates Self-Storage, PepsiCo, St. Robert Family Dental, B&B Theater, Life Care Center, Post Pond, Tax Pros, and more, Sweetwater Barbecue, Crawford Heating and Air, Fort Leonard Wood Homes, Investment Realty, and A to Z Exterminating. Big thank you to all of our sponsors, of course, who make it possible to bring you both games today of the Route 66 shootout. So, hey, we've got ourselves about 4.5 minutes left to go before we get going here in this one. We're going to take ourselves a 3-minute timeout. And when we come back, we'll have, again, most likely your starting lineups. And we'll get going here, Waynesville and Roosevelt Carnahan. Back in 3 minutes, you're listening to Waynesville Tiger Basketball, 97.9 The Source.
And your family needs emergency treatment, making the right decision on where to go will save you precious time. The Phelps Health Emergency Department is committed to providing you with a diagnosis and treatment options so you can return to life as normal. When you need immediate attention for non-life-threatening health matters, our immediate care clinics in Rolla and Waynesville are here to help. And if you're looking to make an appointment with one of our primary care providers, they're trained and ready to help you get healthy and stay well. Visit phelpshealth.org to learn more.
It's time to turn on the heat. Make sure you're ready. Call AirServe Heating and Air in West Waynesville and get your existing system checked and serviced. If it's time to step up and get a new system, the Luxair high-performance heating and air equipment is top of the line. Luxair sets the standard year in and year out with new features and innovations in the industry and has since 1954. Your Luxair system is just a phone call away at AirServe Heating and Air at 433-3613 or stop by the office on Historic Route 66 in West Waynesville and ask about the Luxair Advantage.
Trucks are coming in and coming in. Lowe Chevrolet in Waynesville has vehicles on the lot with your name on it. Stop by and check out the selection. Take your pick and drive off the lot today with a new or pre-owned vehicle of your choice. Lowe Chevrolet can help you with financing, service, and so much more. Serving the community you live in for over 30 years. Lowe Chevrolet, off I-44, exit 156 in Waynesville.
What if you stepped out of the picture tonight? How would you want to be remembered? And who would make decisions about planning your funeral service? This is Martin Vernon, owner of Memorial Chapels and Crematory. We help families create meaningful services that respect and honor the memory of their loved one's life. At Memorial Chapels and Crematory, we offer our support and guidance when your family needs us the most.
Flo's 66 Diner in St. Robert, then you're one of the many. And if you haven't been there, you need to get on the bandwagon because you're missing out. The owner, Missy, has been in the restaurant biz since she was a kid and offers you the best in home-cooked daily specials. Breakfast with one of everybody's favorites, their biscuits and gravy, and, of course, everything else on the menu. That's Flo's 66 Diner next to O'Reilly's on historic Route 66. They're open 7 days a week. And by the way, word is that Flo's 66 Diner has the best servers in town.
Mechanic. Oh, yeah, the blue sedan. Yeah, you brought that in when? Like 2 days ago? Oh, yeah, 2 weeks ago. I got 3 of my best men on it now. Hey, Ronnie, turn up the tunes and pass the nachos. Work time was yesterday.
Your life can't wait. That's why here at Action Automotive of St. Robert, we take time to walk you through what's going on with your vehicle and come up with an affordable solution. From engine overhauls to oil changes, Action Automotive of St. Robert has you covered. Action Automotive St. Robert.
Once again at Waynesville High School, we're just about a minute away from starting lineups and about a couple minutes away from opening tip, our final game of the evening, the Route 66 shootout, the Waynesville Tigers taking on Roosevelt Carnahan. Connor Harbert here with you, 97.9 The Source. Waynesville 0-5 on the season, but a good chance for a first win here, playing on your home floor. First time, in fact, the Waynesville boys will be playing on their home floor here this season, and so they're going to want to go ahead and trying to do their best here to play in front of that home crowd. Lots of students in attendance here tonight. Lots of Waynesville faithful right on below me here. And, of course, myself. First broadcast for Waynesville Tigers basketball this season. Players to watch out for here for Waynesville. Watch for Tyreek Brooks, of course, one of the better players, one of the players to watch for, I think, in the Ozark Conference. He had 15 against Memphis Hillcrest last time out. Nico Fau, also a player to watch out for, definitely a very good offensive lineman for the football team. 17 points against Roosevelt Carnahan there as well. So we'll go ahead and wait and see if we get the national anthem or if we'll go straight on into starting lineups or not. Waynesville's certainly lining up like we might be. Don't think we have the national anthem for the second game of the day, so just going to have to kind of play this one ear by ear. But don't forget, we'll have basketball tomorrow as well. Waynesville in action, both the girls and the boys. The girls taking on Joplin. That'll be a nice afternoon start. 12:30 there on that one. And then the Waynesville boys, they will play at 3:30 tomorrow, taking on the Poplar Bluff Mules. Poplar Bluff victors their last time out. National anthem going to be played. We'll take ourselves a break. Back in 1 minute. You're listening to Waynesville Tiger Basketball, 97.9 The Source.
Your driving season can be a beast, especially if you're not prepared. In getting ready, make a stop at your Napa Parts store, St. Robert Auto Supply, just off Missouri Avenue. You'll find the Napa Legend Premium and AAA Premium batteries ready to put in and give you the power needed on those cold days ahead. Good wipers are a key in seeing where you're going, and there's Napa, Trico, and Rain-X wipers in stock. Antifreeze is another must for the upcoming driving season, and St. Robert Auto Supply has all the top brands. Jumper cables and fuel additives keep you up and running, and it's all available at St. Robert Auto Supply off Missouri Avenue, where you can get the good stuff 7 days a week.
Is this the sound your garage and closets make every time you open the door? Does it look like Dr. Whoopi is trying to retrieve his 3D BB? Bates Self-Storage of St. Robert can help declutter and de-stress your life. Storage units start at just $17 per month, the lowest price in the area. Located on VFW Memorial Drive, just a mile from the main gate in St. Robert. Rent by the month or by the year to receive a discounted rate. Bates Self-Storage, 797 VFW Memorial Drive, unit starting at $17 a month.
National anthem here at the Waynesville High School Gymnasium as we're just about to get going here. Our final game, like I said, of the evening, our third game of 3. The Waynesville boys set to take on Roosevelt Carnahan. So let's go ahead and get you your starting lineups here. First and foremost for Roosevelt Carnahan, first player out on the floor, that'll be Gab Mosley, a 5'5" point guard. He'll be in the starting lineup. Also, Damon Price, and out there as well, you'll have Elijah Hubbard. He'll be in the starting lineup as well. You'll have Ravion Clark. He's listed as a returning starter from last year's squad. And then finally rounding things out there, the one player I did not have in my lineup. So I'll get you a name here in just a moment. Again, a 16-player squad, only 15 spots in the books. So I had to take a guess, and one of the players didn't make it. So get you that name there. But now the starting lineup here for the Waynesville Tigers. They're going to look a little bit something like this. First one out on the floor. How about Elijah Griffin? You also have Tyreek Brooks in the starting lineup there as well. Again, 20 points a game here this season. You also have in the starting lineup, that'll be Luther Sapanzik. He'll be in the lineup as well as Nico Fau. Also rounding out the starting lineup there again for the Waynesville Tigers. How about, I do believe that was, well, Might be wearing a different number, but we'll go ahead and get you that name there as well. 4 for 5, not bad. 8 out of 10. That's an 80% success rate, by the way. So, player, by the way, for the Roosevelt Carnahan squad, that'll be Cameron Hudson. Nope, excuse me. How about Demarion Gordon there in the lineup? He will be the one rounding things out. Roosevelt Carnahan, coached by Jonathan Griffin. Waynesville, coached by Chris Pills as well. Last player out there, by the way, how about Jaden Cruz? He'll be out there starting out for the Waynesville Tigers as well. Opening tip on the way, going to be one here by Waynesville. It'll be Elijah Griffin who handles the ball. He'll come across half court and get things going here for this Tigers Roosevelt Carnahan matchup. Griffin going to the left wing, coming back around to his right. Top of the key now over to Foul. Now Tyreek Brooks going to take the deep three to start things out. Air ball. Foul going to try to save it. Able to toss it in. Back on over to, that'll be Sapanzik. Up top once again. Griffin's three also too far to the left. Been inaccurate to start this one off is Waynesville, but the ball eventually heads out of bounds. It'll be Carnahan Roosevelt basketball. So Carnahan with the basketball. Over on the left wing, that's Gab Mosley, 5'5". Shortest player on the floor, but listed as a returning starter and a leading scorer. Brooks got a hand on it, almost able to knock it away, but they do hold on to the basketball. Carnahan now driving in, off the front of the rim, no good. Fight for the board, though, picked up eventually by Ravion Clark. His try's no good, and eventually Elijah Griffin's there to bring it in. Griffin up the floor to Brooks. Brooks underneath Sapanzik. Sapanzik stops on the block, puts it up and in. So Luther Sapanzik puts the Tigers on the board, and they'll take a quick 2-0 lead here just a minute into this first quarter. Waynesville, a little bit of pressure. Roosevelt Carnahan comes up the floor. Price over to the left corner. Here's a three ball off the backboard, no good. Brooks is there to haul it in. Brooks over to the left side. Griffin on the wing, driving left baseline, trying to go across the baseline now, trying to pass it to the right block over to Sapanzik. But that ball ends up all the way down the hallway. Sapanzik on the long run has to rein that one in. It'll be Waynesville basketball underneath. Brooks to inbound. Gets it in on the right block. Foul spinning to his left. Throws up the shot off the back iron. No good. Gets his own rebound, though. Back up and in. Bucket and the foul. Nico Foul, good for 2. He'll get a chance to make it 3 from the line. Foul's going to be on Elijah Hubbard. That'll be his first. First team foul as well. Again, his foul stands at the line. Foul, senior, averaged 10 points a game and 11 rebounds per game last year. Averaged a double-double. Free throw up and away is no good. Rebounded by Gordon. Gordon hands it off over to Price. Price in a little bit of trouble. Double-teamed. Pass through the double team. Going to be tipped, but eventually finds the hands of Mosley. Comes to his right. Settles on the wing. Back up top, Price. Price onward. Mosley fakes the shot. Tries to pass it over to his left, but it's kicked by Brooks. It'll stay here with Roosevelt Carnahan. Again, Roosevelt the Rough Riders, Carnahan the Cougars. We're often just call them Carnahan Roosevelt tonight. We're trying to show favoritism to one nickname or another. Both good nicknames, at least in my opinion. Right wing, Mosley with it now. 4-0 in favor of Waynesville. Left wing, Price coming across. Stops, top of the key. Now going to take the three. Nothing but net. And the lead's cut to 1. Damon Price cuts it to 1, 4-3. Still 5:50 to go in this first quarter. Griffin to his right, hands it off. Now with Brooks. In the corner, right sideline. Over now to Griffin for 3. Trying to match, no. Sapanzik fighting for the rebound, able to bring it in. Toss it on over to Cruz. Left wing, now to the right side. Griffin driving middle of the lane. Stops, gets it back outside. Foul setting up for 3. No, a bit too far, but another offensive rebound here for Cruz. Cruz has the ball poked away and ends up on the floor, rolls out of bounds. It'll be Waynesville basketball. Brooks to inbound from the sideline. Toss it into the backcourt. Gives it on over to Griffin. And a good-sized crowd on hand here for our evening matchup. Fans filtering in all day. Here's a three-point shot. Tyreek Brooks, back iron, long rebound, out of bounds. We'll come back with Carnahan Roosevelt. course, the Waynesville Band also in attendance tonight, playing the national anthem. Halftime music as well. Full court press, but broken here by Roosevelt Carnahan. Driving right baseline, shot up, no good. Foul hauls in the rebound. Shot no good for Ravion Clark. Griffin up the left sideline, now over to Cruz. Cruz driving through the middle, trying to hand it off to Foul, but it ends up in the hands of Brooks instead. Now back outside to Cruz. Cruz for three, no, too short. And Price has the rebound. Price trying to find the outlet pass. It's stolen by Brooks. Brooks going for the left-hand slam, can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound, though. Now trying to go back up, and he will be fouled. He'll head to the line for two. Woo! 6'3", is a junior, and will try to throw it down. We saw him throw some pretty filthy dunks in pregame warm-ups. Ken, like I said, one of the players to watch for this year. Standout last year, averaged 22.9 points a game. First shot for Brooks is good. Second team foul, by the way, on Carnahan Roosevelt. Brooks puts himself on the board. 1 point. Substitution here for Waynesville. Checking in there for the Tigers. That's Cody Black. Like a sub also here for Carnahan Roosevelt. It'll be Tavion Campbell. Might take me a little while longer to find some substitutes today. Have a couple numbers. They do, depending on whether they're home or away. Second free throw, no good. It'll stay a 2-point ball game here at 5-3. Campbell with it. Across midcourt. It'll be Ryan Johnson who also checked in. He's double teamed. Ball tipped away, but able to come back down with it. Now it's stolen away. Ball on the floor. Eventually picked up here. Here's Sapanzik. Sapanzik trying to throw one into the left corner. Put a bit too much mustard on it, though. Goes out of bounds. Ball back over to Carnahan Roosevelt. Also in the game, by the way, Rayshawn Fowler for Waynesville. He checked in. Waynesville again tries to look to add the pressure. Trying to go underneath. Trying to find Gordon. Can't haul it in, though. So, Waynesville takes the ball right on back. Elijah Griffin back in the ball game. He'll replace Sapanzik. As Fowler brings it across half court. Fowler on over now to Black. Black having some trouble here, dribbling around the half court line. Eventually finds Griffin. Griffin left elbow, back outside. Fowler once again. Left wing on over to Black. Black. Underhanded pass over now to Brooks. Brooks again going to try that long three. Rattles out. No good. Fight for the loose ball. Out of bounds. Last touch by Fowler. Carnahan Roosevelt basketball. Another sub here. In comes Cortez Smith. He replaces DeMarion Gordon. Price brings it up the right sideline. 3:23 left to go in the quarter. Again, 5-3 our score. Pass zipped over to the left. Here comes Campbell. Campbell driving middle of the lane. Almost lost it. Picks it back up. Top of the key over to Price. Price, big pump fake. Got Brooks to bite, but his three is off target. And Foul brings himself another rebound. Pass up the floor, left corner. Black, now Griffin. Now Fowler on the right wing. Coming across. Passing around the perimeter now. It's Griffin on the right. Trying to move some players around here. Blocking foul going to be charged on the foul, or on the floor, I should say. It'll be the third foul charged here to Roosevelt Carnahan. A second foul charged to Damon Price. So Price is second. Price listed in the official Route 66 shootout program as a returning starter and a player to watch. Enough to sit on the bench for the time being. And a little bit of foul trouble early on. Griffin left wing, double team, but gets it off over to Black. Black now to Brooks. Brooks guarded here by, that again, Ravion Clark driving in, left side layup, got it off the glass. Fought through the contact to put it through, his first shot from the field. Brooks has three, and it's a 4-point lead, 7-3. Here comes Campbell. Campbell a little bit out of control. Shots off the front of the rim, rebounded by Fowler. Now it's Fowler who pushes the tempo. Dribbles to his left, over to the corner. Cody Black, wide open three. No, too far. And it's rebounded here by Clark. Clark the other direction now, trying to go up and under with it. Shot may have been tipped a bit, and Griffin's the one who brings it in. Here comes Griffin, left side of the floor, cross half court and up top to Brooks. Brooks moving slowly to his right now, under 2 minutes to go, trying to lob one into foul. He'll be fouled from behind. Foul on the floor, but the fourth team foul on Roosevelt Carnahan. Foul will be on Cortez Smith, his first. Again, team fourth. Brooks looks to inbound from the baseline. To the left block, it's foul. Foul double team, fighting through the traffic though. His shot's no good. Rebounded by Smith. Mosley, top of the key, guarded by Brooks. Pass it over to his left, on over to Campbell. Campbell, he'll set up for the long three. Much too hard, air ball. Out of bounds it goes. It'll be Waynesville ball. It's Martez Sims now checks in for Roosevelt Carnahan. 90 seconds to go in the quarter. Cody Black, left wing, trying to get it across quickly to foul. Foul wide open underneath. He'll put it up the right side of the glass. Great passing all the way down the floor. Cody Black with the assist. Nico Fowl with the 2 points. It's 9-3 now in favor of Waynesville. Left side, now Mosley. Mosley picked up by Fowler. Man-to-man defense. No, looks to be a bit more of a zone here for Waynesville. In fact, looks like a 3-2 zone. Runner through the middle of the lane, good. Gab Mosley good for 2. 9-5. 4-point ball game. Griffin to the left corner, Black. Black underhanded pass. Griffin's there to take it. Griffin over to Brooks. Brooks moving with the left hand. It is a 2-3 zone here for Roosevelt Carnahan, but Brooks sinks the three. The fadeaway three from the right wing. He's got 6, and it's a 7-point lead. Largest it's been this far. 30 seconds left to go in the quarter. Here comes Mosley. Mosley dribbled through the double team. Awkward runner with the right hand. A bit of an underhanded shot. And now Waynesville's got numbers. Going back the other way. Brooks will slam it through. Tyreek Brooks makes it a 9-point ball game, 14-9. He's got 8. A great start here on their home floor for the Waynesville Tigers. And Tyreek Brooks. Here comes Campbell. Layup is good just before the end of the quarter. And it'll be a 7-point lead at the end of 1. But Waynesville doubles up Roosevelt Carnahan. 14-7 our score. We'll take ourselves a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back in just a moment. You're listening to Waynesville Tiger Basketball right here on 97.9 The Source.
Hi, this is Brad Shelton at the Marys County Bank. Every day, the Marys County Bank touches every corner of your life and supports you as you turn your life's goals into accomplishments. Whether it's purchasing your first car, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. From your first car to a new life after retirement, the Marys County Bank is there for all your life's milestones with our full line of products. Stop by one of our 10 locations and see how the Marys County Bank can support your dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
So here you are out here in the middle of the beautiful Ozarks. Maybe it's time to relocate to a place of your own. Wondering what options you may have? Call 329-0122. That's Fort Leonard Wood Homes. They offer move-in ready 2, 3, and 4-bedroom homes located at Fort Leonard Wood. Fort Leonard Wood Homes residents enjoy a secure and comfortable hometown environment with the convenience of 24-hour maintenance, lawn care services, and community events. Call one day and you could be in your home the next day. It's that easy. Again, that number 329-0122. That's Fort Leonard Wood Homes.
After 1 quarter, Waynesville leads Roosevelt Carnahan 14-7. Tyreek Brooks, 8 points in the quarter. Leads all scorers here, but 3 quarters still left to play. Connor Harbert here with you, 97.9 The Source. Devon Price back in the ball game to the left side, over to Cortez Smith. Into the corner now. Smith going to set up for 3. Front of the rim, left well short. Out of bounds it goes. Waynesville basketball. Connor Harbert here with you, 97.9 The Source. Don't forget 2 games tomorrow, 12:30, Waynesville versus Joplin. Girls basketball. And at 3:30, we'll have Waynesville versus Poplar Bluff, the Mules. Victorious in their contest today, so look forward to that.